Hello everybody, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are gonna look at the coffee cups to see what to expect in the near days at least. I don't know what I'm going to see, honestly I have no idea. And cups waited for a while because there's like a construction that is going on and I couldn't film it. But hopefully I am going to provide you good kind of messages from the cups at least, if not from the place. Let me give you enough of time. You can meditate on the colors. Then I will start with this one. Hello, number one, who picked this pink cup. Okay, that was a clear opening. In the near future, what you're gonna see is not going to surprise you, but it is going to make you feel pleased. Because even if there's any kind of a surprise on the way, you're gonna feel like, I was kind of expecting it. It's like almost like an engagement or like, a proposal. It doesn't come out of nothing, right? It happens after a while, you expect it. It's a surprise, but not really, you know what I mean. So, why am I speaking about the proposal? Maybe you're gonna get some kind of a proposal. God knows what it is. Okay, down there's a little silhouette of a person who is holding something really dearly. In these days, you're going to have a moment for yourself and for your passion, okay? I didn't see it as like a human being, like a child or anything like that. What I saw is there's a person who is like really passionate towards something specific. And it could be like your work, it could be, a hobby, it could be, I don't know. I don't want to call it like a social situation. I don't think it is. It's like it's all about you and what you can do and what you are focused on. Even it could be a book, something specific to you, no one else, not even the second person is gonna understand it. Maybe it can be like listening music and coming across with this song, beautiful song, and it makes a lot of sense and you feel like there's another door is being opened in your soul. Sometimes I feel like that, honestly. Something specific to you. Not everybody is going to understand it. Not even the second person is going to understand it. And you're going to face it. It's going to be like really good. I want to put the lights on a little bit more so we can see things clearly. Can you see? There's like a little... Hold on a second. It looks like a key, doesn't it? Like, again, I have to say that it's gonna open some kind of a door in you. Like, it's a spiritual thing, possibly. It is going to be really effective in your life one way or another, but it doesn't have any kind of a, meaning for any other person. I don't think so. Like, we are gonna see what it could be about. Okay, let's start from the holder part. Look, there's another key. What's going on with the keys? Is Hecate is watching your reading? Like, there's a key of something important is about to happen. It's like about to happen. It's like so soon, it's soon. And it is going to open something for you. If you feel life is not going anywhere, you're stuck. You're specifically stuck in a certain position and you cannot do anything about it. Maybe you don't have enough of resources to do the things that you would like to do. Maybe you are expecting some kind of a job, or maybe you're expecting some kind of any kind of a good news, but it is not happening and you feel like you're stuck. And maybe there's always like a construction is going on in your apartment, something like that. It doesn't go away, it doesn't go away. Something is bothering you all the time and you feel like enough is enough. No more. Like you're at that point, maybe. You feel like, maybe, it could be really sad, but maybe you're at the point of giving up from certain things. Maybe you feel like things are not happening in the way that I actually want. I don't know, something is going on, okay? Something is up. You feel like, nope, no more. Maybe you're questioning like, is my life is gonna be like this from now on? Or maybe you feel like no matter what I do, makes no sense. Some kind of a negativity, some kind of a sadness, maybe some kind of a heartbreak, disappointment. And then, this thing, whatever that is, this key moment is happening. It's going to happen so soon. It will happen so soon. And then you're like, you will see like this fast movement in your life like you didn't see maybe for your entire life. Everything was just like making you beg. Everything was taking its own time before it was coming to your door. Everything was making you question your sanity. Why it is happening in this way? Why everything has to be this hard? Why do I have to sacrifice 5,000 things at the same time to get just like a minute change in my life? Something is negative. Something is holding you back. I'm not gonna say that, it could be other people's doing. I'm not gonna say it like if there's any kind of a negative energy on you from other people, I mean. But you feel it, you see it clearly in your life, like everything is going bad and everything is bad and everything is bad. And people are just like, just cheer up. Like, especially when you feel sad, okay? I have that feeling right now from this cup. If you feel sad and it is showing, okay, you feel sad, you feel upset, you feel angry even, like that day is not your day, okay? Specifically, that day is tiring you and you feel it to your bones, and they are just like coming up you and say, is there something else that have happened? Like you ask like, what else does it have to happen so I am okay to feel upset? Like, is there any kind of a certain point like you have to hit so you can feel upset? And people are just like deeming that it was okay yesterday. Why they are just like feeling sad now? Exactly the same thing. It's just like boiled down to a point like you cannot take it anymore. It's like bottling up and you feel really, really upset. And one day you are showing it and everybody will like, is there something else going on? Like, what else do you need for me to feel upset? Is this not good enough for you? My sadness is not good enough for you. Whatever I am living is not good enough for you, so I can have this feeling. Do I have to validate my anger? You have that kind of a feeling, maybe. Specific people, not for everybody, of course, but like I see from the beginning, like there's like an emotional and spiritual part, like something is too out there, And I think you're gonna see that it's going away. There's some kind of a money that I see that it is gonna arrive at your door. You're gonna feel comfortable with that kind of a money, and also there's some kind of a road. I think what's gonna happen for you is that you're going to receive this amount of money. I don't know what it is. It could be your payments. It could be some kind of a different type of money that it is going to be lended to you one way or another. I don't care. What I do care from this reading is like you're gonna have this like planning for like the near future, really near future, like a month, maybe 2 months, not more than that. You will have like what right now it is like end of May, isn't it? Like almost the end of July, okay, at most. You will have this like, okay, I have this money. If I do this and that, I can get myself some kind of a vacation maybe. Or this road doesn't have to be about like a full vacation, but like I will go there, I will do something. You will have something like that. For some people it could be like a concert, there's going to be a concert 2 months later and I will go there and I will use it as like a vacation time. Some people are creating those kind of events calendar for themselves as like the vacation calendar. You can have something like that. There's a letter A I see, and this A is about a job. Okay, it could be like a group of people, some kind of a company, a little team that you are going to be able to work with them, and they're going to have the letter A, and they're going to provide you like, can we do this and can we do that, some kind of a planning. They're going to talk to you about those kind of plannings. Now, you don't have to work in a position like maybe you're like the influencer, or maybe you're like a content creator and you're working with the agencies, something like that. If I was reading it for myself, I would read it like that. But if you have like 9 to 5, doesn't matter, those people are going to be effective in your life when it comes to the job, when it comes to the work, any kind of a situation that is related to business. You will have some kind of a help that is coming from other team, other people, and they're going to have the letter A at the beginning of maybe the company, be something like that, like some kind of an office, outsourcing some kind of a services, and they're going to help you. It's going to be amazing, okay? Strange enough, like everything is so blurry in your reading. It doesn't have to be, but I don't know why it's happening in this way. I saw there's a communication is about to happen. This communication is going to make you feel good. Somebody is going to reach out to you. And when that person is reaching out to you, you're going to have like this little heart. I'm sure you can see this person is literally reaching out. Like it could be like a DM, it could be, I don't know, sweet. It sounds so sweet. It has the feeling of the sweetness. You are just like looking at like a beautiful couple and you feel like, oh, that's cute, I want that for me as well, something like that. It is going to bring you that kind of a feeling. But this time, this is already you. Like, this person is not going to make you question their intention. Sometimes when you receive a message out of the blue, maybe around midnight, you are receiving a message, what it could be about, you question that, right? Okay, this person is just like sending me messages for a specific reason. Or maybe you feel like, what's going on with this person? Like, why now? I think we talked about that one more time in one of the readings. Like, why now? Why not before? And why now? You question the intention of the messages or the call. Like, it doesn't suit you, it doesn't feel good. But this time it doesn't make you feel like that. You're not going to question this person's intentions, because this person is sweet and it is going to show itself to you how sweet it could be. So there's a love, specific love, yeah. There's going to be some kind of a love. And I wouldn't be surprised to see, like, there's a key in here, you can see that, like, and there's like another key here, and something is just like bottling up and it's just like waiting and waiting and waiting, and then it's gone. It can be about the feelings. Maybe if you are single for a while and you are having trouble after trouble, you will have some kind of a, the nice feelings, like a flirt, some kind of a, attention. And then it can just like make you feel better about those kind of negativities. Of course, it doesn't solve it. Obviously, it doesn't solve it. We know that. But some kind of a attention grabber, and it is going to make you look from another kind of a perspective. It can be really effective in that way. I think you're going to have something like that. There is a door, and there's a door, and at that door there's a person, specific person. This person maybe feels like they cannot see what is happening, but there's a door and there's a passage. I see this passage is going to help you. You will have something nice. I think this summer is going to be totally different than what you expect. But again, from the beginning we were talking about like the proposal. You don't expect it, but you kind of expect it. Like, it's surprise, but you kind of expect it. I think in this summer, like, you want good things, of course, but it cannot happen for certain reasons. I believe it's gonna happen and you're gonna be like, what? Really? Okay. I was expecting it, but you're gonna be like, okay, cool. I'm done with that. Heavy feelings that I have from this cup. I don't know why. Heavy feelings. I see some kind of a spending, and there's a huge bird, by the way. Can you see this bird? Like, there's some kind of a spending, but this spending is going to happen after you get the money. So you are not going to create more debt. What you are going to have, it is going to make you feel really, really happy, because I think this spending is about you. Like, what you would like to do in the near future. Like, if you would like to go for a vacation, you're gonna plan that vacation. If you would like to do a shopping spree, you're gonna have it. It's all about you. And I think that's why it is going to make you feel happy. Okay, this time finally I can focus on my hobbies. This time I can actually grab a book and I can read it. I can, give myself this time, like the luxury of having enough of time of things, Sometimes we don't have it. Sometimes we're just like, we have to work and we have to work and we have to work. There's nothing else to do. You cannot maybe afford certain things, and it requires time and money, and this time you're gonna have it. This time you're gonna have it both. Now there's the clearance. Of course, it is talking about like, the dog days are over and things are going well. Also, another kind of a passage. Like, this cup is talking about, like, there was a before and there's gonna be an after. There was like some things were not happening, and now it is going to happen in plenty. Like, there's some kind of a feeling in general in the collective I have to talk about, and it is like something is giving a lot of trouble and it's just making you feel upset and you feel like, nope, I cannot shake it off, and then everything is going well. If there was any kind of a lag, there's going to be like a plenty of things and you're going to feel good. Like, it is showing itself. I think the timing is showing that in these days you're gonna have some kind of a change in your life. Like the passage, it could be about like you were unemployed and you're gonna get the job, and then you're gonna have the money to do whatever you would like to do for your own life. Or you're working in a specific situation and you are expecting some kind of a growth and it is not happening for a while. It will happen, and then you're gonna have this beautiful time for yourself to just like, okay, now I can see tangible results. Like, let's see what is going to happen next. Some kind of a growth. If it is not related to jobs, if it is not related to work, it could be like a personal thing, like my relationships, why they are not happening in a good way. Or maybe you're having this marriage but you're not feeling that happy and you're questioning like, what is going to happen with this thing. Some kind of a blockage and stagnation, and it is going away, and then everything is flowing. You're gonna see how it could be fast. Like sometimes some married couples that happens to be not right kind of a match for themselves. Let's say that, okay, I'm just like giving an example. It doesn't have to be you. And it is like you are with this person and you want to be happy with this person, but it is not happening in the way that you are asking for, and then you are having some kind of a breakup, some kind of a divorce, and then you are meeting with another person and everything is happening so fast. Like you're meeting with this person, you're getting married with this person, and you're having children with this person, and you're having a house, and you're all of a sudden everything is just happening in a year or 2 years. And you're like, I was stagnant in this thing for a real long time. It didn't happen. Even I pushed it, even if I wanted it so much, it didn't matter why it's happening right now. You're gonna have like a before and after, because it was not the right match. Maybe something was going wrong, and that wrongdoings, or like the wrong thing, whatever that is, it will go away and it is going to give you a change. I would like to open 2 cards for you to see the results of the situation, or what it could be about, like what kind of things that you're gonna see in the near future. Because I have the feeling of like cards can say a lot these days. And the keys, like it could be like some kind of a symbol that maybe you are seeing all around you, or maybe you are seeing in your dreams. Some people are collecting keys, and you know, if you offer that to Hecate, it could, you know, enlighten your way. Just saying, if you're interested in with those kind of things. Okay, let's see. What kind of a key? I mean, I think it's about like a really beautiful kind of communication with somebody specific. You know, this somebody specific, it is going to give you this power. It's gonna make you feel good again. It's gonna make you feel like your life belongs to you. It's gonna be, you know, I really don't like to give those kind of messages like you are going to get into this relationship and then life is gonna be so amazing. I don't want to say that. I honestly, genuinely do not want to say that, because I do not believe in that. Relationships don't change lives in that way. It enhances some certain aspects and it sometimes, you know, make it worse. I don't know, but it doesn't create this like miraculous change and growth and, you know, the life event that is gonna be amazing. It's not like, we are not living in a rom-com. Come on. But I have a feeling like having somebody at your corner, it can have an impact one way or another. You see, there's a person who is just like having the power. There's a person who is having the power. It's gonna make you feel good again. Okay, that was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello, number 2. It is a really tumultuous reading because my neighbor is not over with the construction from the beginning of this day, and it is like 6 p.m. still going. Okay, I don't want to say anything bad, but let's see. Ooh, there was like a some kind of a loud noises. It's not surprising at all, actually. In these days, you might receive good news. from the people. Maybe you're trying to get some kind of a news. You are going to get some kind of a news. If you're expecting some kind of an interview, job interview, something like that, it can happen for you as well. Something is going to happen in your favor and you're going to receive the news for that. But I also have that kind of a feeling for you that something negative was going on for a while. Okay? And there's like, I would like to show you from this angle. Do you see this thing? Some kind of an eclipse even, you know? Things were not happening and it was not showing, and it was just like creating this anxiety. Oh my God, where the sun goes, where the moon goes, like what is happening? And then it clears out and shows itself and you feel okay, good things can happen for me as well. Some kind of a feeling, I don't know, the feelings in the reading, in this one specifically, is heavy reading. Okay, let's see. All right. Yeah, can you see those dots down there? Negative thinking, negative way of thinking. And also there's this line. It's showing like some kind of a negativity as well. But let's see the holder part to figure it out, like what kind of a negativity that you have to deal, or is it going away, or what is going to happen for you. Okay, all right, there's a fish at the top of everything, and this fish is showing that abundance is on the way. There's going to be some kind of an abundance, and it is going to make you so happy, because I think you expect this money one way or another. If you provided some kind of a service for some kind of a job, you are going to get paid. It's talking about getting paid for the right kind of things, and I believe you will receive some amount of money in this way. And it could be in a way that normally you are not doing something like that. Okay, maybe you have a different job, you're doing another thing, and it is just like a regular thing for you, but this irregular thing, it is going to happen and it is going to give you good kind of a money. So not negative, no, but it's gonna make you feel like, okay, should I open some kind of a time for this thing? Like, should I clear my schedule for this thing now? Should I do that often? Should I put it in my routine? You're gonna have that kind of a thought and feeling like it could be good, honestly, for you. All right, let's see. I saw there's a person who collected their things and they are going somewhere. Could be you. Maybe if you would like to go to another place, another town, another country, I don't know. Like, I didn't see any, abroad kind of a message right now, but somebody would like to go to another place. They don't want to stay in a specific place, and I think they're gonna have the chance to do it. If it is not you, if it is somebody else from the family, or maybe it is your partner, it's possibly like a work-related situation, and they're gonna go to this specific place so they can work in that specific place. It's like a work-related travel, I see. Also, there's a camel I saw, so it is talking about like work-related travels, bringing abundance. I saw some kind of talks that are happening down there. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Like, if you have like a problematic communication with a specific person, I think you have to work on that, and it is going to show in these days. I'm not saying that it is all up to you or it is your doing or anything like that. Please do not get me wrong. Sometimes communication can go really wrong from both sides. Like, literally, it requires at least two people. We know that. It's not just up to you. We are quite aware of that. But these days you have to be focusing on what you are saying. Maybe it can happen in that way, like possibly your doings and your actions, your words even, are gonna have a bigger meaning. Not saying that it is gonna be effective in a negative way, but if there's anything to solve, you can solve it better than the other person. Let's say in that way. Like, for argument's sake, you're having a trouble with your mother, the way that you're speaking to your mom, the way that you're acting to your mom, it is gonna be more impactful than what she is going to do to you. Doesn't mean that somebody is right and somebody is wrong. No, it has nothing to do with that. It doesn't have to be like she has to apologize from me, or like I have to say something about it. No, it's not like that. What you're gonna do is gonna have more impact. So if you use this power in a good way, and if you be more productive and positive, you are the one who is going to benefit the most, not the other person. But the effect is gonna be from your side, and it's gonna be really impactful. So I highly recommend you to just like think about it at least, to find a way to talk to this person. This may be a problematic person. Okay, there's a wish that is not coming true. How can we say that? There's a road that is not being shaped, and there's like this line. It's just like cutting the way, and also there are two things that are just like blocking the way. So I think you are going to have this kind of a change of mind about certain situation, because you're going to see that it is not working out for you. Whatever that is, I have no idea. It could be different for everybody. It could be about jobs, by the way, I have to say that. Like maybe you are focusing on getting a specific job. Like there's a specific place that you would like to get in, and maybe you're having that kind of feeling, if I go there, something is going to happen. Like, no, you're going to have a change of heart, change of mind, and you're going to focus on something else. And this thing is not that good for you, and it's going to show itself, I think, in the near future, that you're going to see that. So let's talk about this specific, huge, gigantic message. There's like an S. It is a nice thing, isn't it? It also looks like some kind of dragon, and it has some kind of a money, like some kind of a kismet at the top of everything. This thing is talking about a significant change, and this significant change has been coming on your way for a real long time, but you didn't see it. This time I think you're gonna have this chance of seeing it. It could be related to your friendships, or if it is like a job related situation, okay, it will come to you through friendships. Like a social side, I see, not negativity, talking with right kind of people, having conversations with the good kind of friends, and doing something maybe with your friends, or getting involved with some kind of a project, putting some kind of money into some kind of a business with your friends. Something is going to work really, really good for you, but it is going to create a significant change when it comes to how you're thinking about maybe a money or some kind of a work. Again, I have to say, this is not happening because this is going to happen. So something big and impactful, it is coming in your way. And possibly it is going to happen in another kind of a town, or it is going to require some kind of a commute, but you're ready to do that, so it is not going to create a problem. So if you are quite happy at where you are, it can be about like this job is happening online maybe, and you can spend some time on your computer so you can have this work, something like that. It is going to give you this ease and comfort. If you would like to live in another place, and it's going to happen in that way as well, it's all up to the person who is just like watching it. Okay, there's this door that is going to be opened, and this door is bringing you plenty. We were talking about it at number 1 too, like the door is being opened and all of the good things that are coming to your way. And I think you are going to focus on your health a little bit more in these days, because those things that are like seen as like a tree to me, or like the branches of a tree, and I think you're gonna have this time to focus on your health. Maybe if you would like to lose some weight, you're gonna focus on that, or if you would like to eat healthy on the specific reasons, like maybe you have high cholesterol and you have to be careful about what you're eating, or maybe you have diabetes and you have to be careful about what you're eating, something like that. You are going to focus on that a little bit more. It could be like you have a really low numbers of B12, and you're going to be like, okay, I'm going to get my medicine, I will do some blood tests, and I'm going to focus on that thing. Maybe you're going to have that kind of a thing, but it will work in your own way. It might take a little time, and maybe you're going to have some concerns about like what you're going to do in the near future, but I don't think that it is going to create a lot of problems for you, because it is like a smooth sailing for you. In here, what I saw, like there's a friend of you who is kind of drifted from you. Maybe you guys are living at the same place, but mentally you're too far away from each other. I think you're gonna see that. If there's any kind of a friendship that must come to an end because of a certain reason, you might actually have some kind of a conversation, some negative conversations maybe, but it is going to clear the way for you. If you had any kind of a problem before, you're gonna have this talk, and this talk is going to make you feel, okay, now I know why we are drifted apart. Sometimes those kind of talks needs to happen, so two different things that you have to focus basically at the same time. One is going to be about like the maybe monetary side, like the routines that you're having and what kind of job that you're going to focus on, and the conversations that you're going to have with the people that happens to be near you, like a family member. The other one is going to be like a really impactful event, and you're going to feel so good about it. It's going to change a lot of things for you. Okay, that was all from the cup. I'm not gonna throw anything from the plate because it's already dried down. But let's see. A couple of cards for you. Okay? I did it for the other one. Why not for you? A new job, new beginning for a certain situation. And you're gonna feel good about it. How interesting, I didn't see something related to love that much. Something is just like not pleasing you anymore. Maybe you have that kind of a feeling. And it will go away because of this new beginning. Another beginning. Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. You're gonna have something nice. This nice beginning, nice, focus on some certain subject. It is going to bring you a lot of happiness later on. But I think it is going to clear out this negative bubble from your life. What kind of negativity that you're having with the people around you, it will go away because of this new beginning for you. Okay, it will clear out your own mind first. So that was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was fast and pretty quick, I know, but that was the message that I can give to you from this cup. I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye. Hello, number 3. How's it going? I hope everything is fine. Let's see what to expect in the near future for you. Okay. In this cup, what I saw is anxiety and sad thinking. Like you are expecting the worst to happen. And at the opening, I didn't feel any kind of, situation. But from the cup, what I can say, from this line and from the dots down there, there's an anxiety that is ruling you. Whatever you are focusing on, there's always like an anxiety. Why it's happening in this way? Oh my God, what am I going to do about this? And the things that you are focusing on, they're the things that you cannot fix, for example. Like the lights are going down and you cannot do anything about it if you are not an electrician or if you're not working with the company that are providing you electricity. What you're going to do about it? You cannot do anything about it. So what's going to happen with this? When it is going to come back, what am I going to do about this? You cannot do anything about it. Let it go. Let it go. But of course it is difficult. I know that. I know. Being stuck on a specific subject, being stuck on a specific mindset can be damaging. So please be very, very careful in these days because it is going to affect you to the core. I saw there's a letter T. Okay? And this T is bringing some kind of news to you. I don't know what it could be about, but maybe focusing on the things that other people that happens to be in your life that are close to you, maybe it will be easier for you in these days. If you are feeling like you're stuck and you cannot do anything about it, try to focus on what you can do for the other people in your life. Maybe I also see there's an eye. I'm sure you can see that one, and this eye is like on some kind of a winged animal. It could be like a bat, I don't know. It will be weird. Like there's a negativity. It is just like ruling you. Even this anxiety, this depression, this negativity is ruling you, and your negative energy is affecting everybody around you. I think. Like maybe you're not seeing it. You don't have to say anything bad. You don't have to even open your mouth. You don't have to say anything at all. But it is affecting everybody. This kind of feeling like sometimes the energy of the other person can be really impactful and 24/7. Let's assume that it's happening 24/7. Doesn't matter how many sages that you're burning. So there's this anxiety. Something is blocking your way. That's what I saw from the beginning, and this negative thinking in you. But here's the thing, I didn't see anything that is coming from other people. You know, the other people are creating this negativity for you, or they are picking fights with you, or like maybe they are messing up with you. I didn't see that. It's coming from you. Maybe you're the one who's messing with the other people. You know, I wouldn't be judging if you are like in that kind of a mindset, if you are having that burden at your heart and you are dealing with the other people. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But here's the thing, there's a bird that is flying and it is bringing you a really good thing. And I also saw there's a ship that has been sailed. So if it is like a work-related situation, this negativity is like maybe a work-related situation. Maybe you cannot find the job that you're asking for. Maybe you are not getting enough of money for certain things in your life, and maybe you feel like you are not good enough, you are not capable enough. Maybe something is not okay, you know, the feeling of it is not okay. Maybe you have that kind of a negativity. It will go away because of this new job or beginning. Something is going on. But again, I have to say that you are having this tendency to see everything in a negative way. Like if they come up with like the best job offer that they can provide to you, you're gonna look at it and you're gonna say, what about this, what about that, some kind of a negativity you're gonna add. Please try to not to do that as much as possible. If you have friends, try to spend some time with them. You know, it doesn't have to require spending a lot of money. If you have like maybe you have this game that you're playing, maybe it will be impactful as well. I don't know. Don't scroll on Instagram or anything like that. It brings, you know, the mind down. I know that personally, but try to focus on something else and it is going to change the way that you are seeing things. I think something nice is about to happen and you cannot see it because of this bubble, because of this negativity cloud, and you might need the help of the other people so they can see it for you. Maybe you're looking at this job offer, okay, they're telling you that, okay, we're gonna pay this amount and you're gonna work in this way, we're gonna do this and that, and you're like, yeah, it's not good because, you know, the people are getting paid more, or it's not good because people are working in different projects, or something is just like going to create this negative narrative in your mind. And if you're talking to the other people, they're going to be like, look from the bright side, they're doing this and they're doing that, maybe it's closer to your house, you don't have to commute that much. Like they're going to clear the way for you so you can see it in a better way. That's why we need other people that we trust, we love in our life, the support system, you know, somebody at your corner. It is going to be impactful, but you have to talk with them in the way that could be positive. Okay, it's all up to you. Now, 2 different plans that you're gonna have, but it has a little bit time to, you know, execute them, I guess. Could be about some kind of a spending. Maybe you cannot have the money right now and that's why I cannot do the spending. Why am I planning this thing? Or, you know, maybe there's some kind of a travel for short term, something is going on and you say like, I cannot buy my own tickets, why am I doing this? But here's the thing, you're gonna do the planning and then money is going to come to you and then you're gonna be like, okay, I already have the plan, and then you're gonna execute it. So even if you don't have enough of resources right now to do whatever you would like to do for the summer, try to keep an open mind and see the options for you so you can have like this idea when the money comes or when the resources are a little bit more available. You're gonna be like, okay, I already know what I have to do, which one I have to choose. Try to be open-minded about those kind of things, okay? So I would like to talk about the relationships at this part, this specific part. If you're unhappy, if it doesn't make you happy, like whatever you do, it is just like problematic, maybe it is like a clear sign for you to let it go. Because I saw like there's a difference of the opinions and some kind of an argument maybe. Like nobody is trying to be positive in this thing. Nobody is trying to be, okay, I'm going to be like clear-minded. I'm going to keep us together. No one is saying that. Everybody's just like looking from the perspective of like, okay, the other person is wrong. Other person is wrong. Like some kind of a trying to make other people seen as like guilty over a certain situation. And if you are in that kind of position, just let it go. Just let it go. Not try to see or try to prove the other person is guilty on subject. Just let it go, because it is not going to benefit you in any possible way. Providing right kind of evidence to other people that this person is lying or cheating or doing this and that, it is not going to give you the satisfaction of like, you see, I was right. No, it's not your fight. Don't do it. Do not do it. If you don't have a relationship and if you feel unhappy about your maybe status of not having a relationship, or maybe you're talking to different people but it's not turning into some kind of a flirt even, I don't know, it could happen in different ways. Like the heart matter is not making you happy, let it go, focus on something else. I also see there's another bat. I'm gonna check it out what it was about. Seeing the bat 2 times right now, it is not, we'll see, I will write it down. I just want to say this, like if you cannot have the things that you are asking at this specific moment, there's always other things that you can focus on, and I think love is going to be one of those subjects that maybe you can focus on different things. If you cannot have the love that you want, don't try to make it happen. Sometimes we have that kind of a tendency of like, I'm gonna make it happen. Don't. Just don't. Okay? If it doesn't make you happy now, it's not gonna make you happy tomorrow. And if that person doesn't love you now, they're not gonna love you tomorrow. Okay, that was all. Let's see, I think there's a little bit liquid I see that is not set. I think I can drop it. This one is making me feel heavy. I don't know why. There's a letter B. I'm sure you can see that one. And there's an I, there's a boot. Just talking about like maybe you're gonna kick somebody out maybe, or the other person's gonna kick you out. I don't know, it could be both ways. Like walking in a different road, walking separately. We are not together anymore. That kind of a feeling that I'm having. And that person can have the letter B. Sometimes knowing when to stop things, ending things, and focusing on positive things can be a merit. I think you're gonna see that. Look, I know it doesn't sound really fun, it doesn't sound really happy in this reading, but let's see if there's any kind of a positive things that are gonna happen for you with the cards, because I was looking to the cards for the other 2. Why not for you? Look, sometimes we have to just like clear the air for ourselves. I think you're gonna see that kind of a time that is happening for you. I have to clear the air for myself. Doesn't mean that we all have to see this negative. It's not negative. Something negative was going on already, possibly in your life, and it's time for you to get rid of that negativity. After that, there's gonna be a clearance. There's gonna be like a light-hearted situation, like things are gonna go in a good way, some kind of a healing even. But right now you have to focus on the anxiety part, the waiting part, like why it's happening in this way. But you see, it was like at number 2 specifically. Interesting. And there's the Fool. So a new beginning, new things are about to happen, but first you have to just like clear out the way. You have to do some kind of a spring clean, or something has to go, and then you're gonna have nice things, new beginnings, and new start, excitement, happiness. It's gonna happen, but first you have to just like get rid of the expectations of whatever that is giving you this anxiety. Okay, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen. What is going to happen instead is something amazing. Give yourself a little time to focus on those kind of things so you can have a better understanding on the certain subject. I know it sounds really vague, but it's really spiritual in my opinion. Like you have to focus on how you're feeling so you can have nice things in your life. You have to focus on your support system so they can help you to see good things in your life. Trying to be, nice to yourself, be kind to yourself by not expecting the negative things and not expecting the certain situation happen in a certain way. Just letting it go and focus on the nice things. It's not easy, but it is out there. It is at your reach, and it will bring you really, really good things after that. Excitement, I see. There's going to be some kind of an exciting news that is going to happen for you. But first, you have to clear the way for you. You have to just like, if you are, a glassware person, but I can say, sometimes you clean out the glasses and everything is just so bright. You need that kind of a thing. That was all. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye.